Okay, so I've been trying to do this entry for probably good 20 minutes now, half an hour, and I finally put the words together for what I want to say in my entry. So, what does Chikara mean to me? Chikara means everything to me. And the reason I say Chikara means everything to me is because it really does mean everything to me. It it's not just the wrestling, you know. It is some of the best wrestling you'll see like ever anywhere because I am a really big fan of wrestling, but Chikara isn't just about the wrestling. It's about, you know, going to a show and having so much fun with all these people. It's like being in one big family and you all like the same thing, and that thing is Chikara. And I remember the first time I ever saw Chikara was probably 2 years ago, or maybe a little bit more than 2 years ago, but it was a video on YouTube, and it was the colony of Fire Ant, Green Ant, and Soldier Ant. It was probably like a promo for a show, and right after I saw that, it really stuck with me, and I just wanted to see more and more and more of it. And it was like nothing else I ever saw, and it wasn't just the wrestling, and you know maybe the characters, maybe that's what really caught my eye. But once I started watching it, it was a whole other thing. It's just the whole experience of Chikara. It's like nothing else you'll ever see, and when I say that, it's not just wrestling. It's not like no other kind of wrestling. It's like nothing else ever. There's nothing else that compares to Chikara, and that's why it means so much to me. And you know, I could just have so much fun just watching Chikara, just hearing about Chikara, and it in one word. If you could describe Chikara in one word, for me, it would be fun. And for a lot of other people, that's probably the same thing. But you know, Chikara does mean everything to me, and it it's so much fun to just be a part of it, and I really do love Chikara. And even though I haven't been like a super fan, or you know, I haven't by super fan I mean like a fan forever, but you know, I've watched all the things from the past, and I follow it now, and I may not have been a fan for like 10 years now, but I wish I would have known of Chikara earlier than I did find out about it. But now that I do, now that I have seen Chikara, I'm hooked on it forever, and there's no going back, because Chikara is the best, and Chikara does mean everything to me. So that's my entry. Thank you guys, thank you Chikara, and see everyone in May.